what I came to realize is that when you have nothing, you really need so little.
New tonight, a family from Hamburg shares their story of a harrowing escape from a fire that destroyed their house and turned their lives upside down. That fire broke out early on August 22nd on Rosedale Avenue in the village. Jeff and Susan NEUREUTER and 3 of their children were forced to jump to safety from a second-story window.
News 4's Dave GREBER shows us in tonight's special report. Although this family lost everything, they've gained a clear understanding of just how special their community can be. Dave?
Well, all that remains of the NEUREUTER's home on Rosedale Avenue are a few scraps of debris. If you're close enough, the smell of smoke still hangs in the air, clings to the charred trees and earth. The 6-member family will rebuild, and they'll do it in the same spot. But perhaps the biggest reason they've been able to rise from the ashes of what happened back in August is because of their faith, fortified by what's happened to them since. Just after 2:30 in the morning on August 22nd, fire alarms roused Jeff and Susan NEUREUTER from sleep, the alert muffled by thick smoke.
And then I was hearing him say, "Fire, everyone out."
Chances for their survival were diminishing as flames had spread through the first floor.
Really chaotic, even in the hallway. The sound of fire is so loud.
The house was beyond saving. Their only escape, a window in the master bedroom 2 stories above the ground.
And the flames were really high from the garage and the sitting room.
The 5 at home at the time made it out with various injuries, none of them life-threatening. Bruised and still choking on smoke, they found themselves in the front yard, immediately surrounded by neighbors and emergency crews.
You're watching this happen, and it's a dream, you know, a nightmare.
Just minutes before, authorities say they found Nicholas Harms standing shoeless in a neighbor's yard. Authorities say his pockets were filled with things that he stole from the NEUREUTER's kitchen and vehicles. All you can see here is his silhouette as he sits handcuffed in the rear of a cruiser. The fire still raging in the background.
This is a matter of the people of the state of New York versus Nicholas A. Harms.
The 31-year-old from neighboring Eden is facing 8 charges, including burglary, grand larceny, trespassing, and criminal possession of stolen property. He has not been charged with arson and likely won't be, according to investigators. The NEUREUTERs didn't know Nicholas Harms before this. How he ended up there that night appears random.
They just wanted to make sure they got it all, and I guess it just takes that long. It's frustrating, but it's the way it is. I definitely want justice, but I'm not up late at night thinking about justice.
Instead, Susan and Jeff have often found themselves up late, sifting through hundreds of cards and letters still delivered to the mailbox at their old address, many from strangers reminding them to stay strong and that God is with them. The NEUREUTERs had everything they thought they needed in life when they went to bed on August 21st, until they didn't. The fire stripped their lives bare, leaving just faith and family behind. Little did they know their friends, family, and especially their community would supply the rest.
Everything we needed, every single time. It was just there. We just had to think, oh, we really need this. And it just walked in the door.
Some of what's happened is inexplainable, like this camera, charred and stiff, destroyed but for the 1-inch memory card slot where more than 3,000 family pictures were stored. Or these albums, 12 in all, filled with decades of precious moments that were somehow spared from the flames.
So much is given to you that you don't deserve in this life. So we didn't deserve for that fire to happen to us, and we certainly don't feel that we deserve the outpouring of support. We never would have expected for all of these people to surround us with this much love and kindness. When you realize that God provides so much more for you in this life than you could ever deserve, it's then in your darkest hour that you're able to see just how good He is and how you can truly be content and be grateful even when terrible things happen to you.
Now, one last thing that I'd like to point out about how amazing this family truly is. What you're seeing behind me is a notebook. It's a catalog of the people who have contributed tens of thousands of dollars in donations, clothes, and other items they've received since the morning of August 22nd. They still have very little, but the NEUREUTERs are keeping track of everything so that they can thank as many people directly. Live in the studio tonight, Dave GREBER, News 4 at 6.
Thank you, Dave. A wonderful